that you'll be able to make your own decision on what to do with your fund and how to trade. So if you're doing margin trade right now, I would say right now, like I shot yesterday, I shot Bitcoin yesterday, and I make some good profits. And I was unable to get into Bitcoin at the 9,900 region. That's around this region. I was unable to get there. When we had this initial dump, I was able to get here at 10,004. Pumped it. I think I made about 200% before it actually dumped and closed at my profit. Then it's dumping again. Excuse me. So for right now, we have the if you look at this candlestick, we're having a rejection right now, but this rejection has not been confirmed yet because we're on the 4 hour right now, and Bitcoin is trading. Bitcoin is trading. Oh, I have it already. Okay, looking at the this is the 200-day moving average. Go back to the 200-day chart right now. Daily chart. Oh boy, what's on my chart right now? I think the network is quite low. Okay, good. Now, this is my 200-day. Yeah, good. This is my 200-day moving average right now, and we can see for Bitcoin, for us to remain bullish, that is for Bitcoin price to keep going up, we must stay above this 200-day moving average. This 200-day moving average actually moving it's an indicator that indicate more or less the bull market or the bear market. For Bitcoin to actually stay bullish, we need to remain above the 200-day moving average, above the 200-day moving average. Actually, we actually come below it, but at least for the next 1 week, one or 2 week, we need to reverse back above it. If we cannot, as you know, we broke this trend line. The trend line we'll be having since 2017. Yeah, the trend line was broken down upward to the upside, and right now we're coming back to that same trend line, and our previous resistance, which is around 10,004, is our current support right now, which is here. Our previous resistance is our current support right now. That's around this region. So so we are at the 10,400, 10,500 support right now. Yeah, 10,400 support right now, and I expect Bitcoin to hold, but I'm expecting it to dump a bit, to jump towards the weekly 21-day moving weekly average. Boy. Okay, good. To jump towards the 21 weekly, actually 21 the 200-day moving average and the 21 weekly are one of the major moving average that is actually used to predict to depict the movement of the price in the market. So if oh god, what's up with my network right now? I don't know what's going on with the network this morning. It's not really loading the chart well. Okay, so 21 weekly moving average. Okay, good. The 21, we are still trading above the 21 weekly. This pink line, yeah, this pink line here is my 21 weekly moving average, and I expect Bitcoin to contest this region. That's around 9,700 to 9,300. I expect Bitcoin to come and test this region before we can. If Bitcoin comes to test this region and is able to hold, then and reverse back or upward, and which is actually along this downward trend line. This is a trend line. And Bitcoin is able to hold and reverse backward, then we are still in the bullish market. But if not, if we break below this 21-day moving average, the next thing I'll be expecting Bitcoin to come and do is the Bitcoin breaks. There's one support for us. No, pick the longer this thing. Yeah, this is one. So my this support I'm expecting is here. The next one is gonna be, that's like the major one, the 200-day daily daily average. I'm coming out to 60. The weekly, the daily. So yeah, the daily is around this current support. If you look at we have support and resistance, a lot of support and resistance around the 10,200 and 8,800, around this region. So this is the next support for Bitcoin right now. If you are able to hold this region, which is around the 21-day moving average, and being able, or if you cannot hold this, where the current support right now, I'll be expecting Bitcoin to come towards the 9,600, and we have EMA cross. We have a CME that need to be closed around that region anyway. So probably if we get it closed, then we go back upside. So I'm still optimistic for right now. I'm still bullish. Partially anyway, I'm bullish. What I mean by bullish is most of the trade I open is going to be a long trade, not short trade. And when I say long trade, that doesn't mean I'm just going to enter the market anytime and just place a buy trade. But you have to strategize. Like yesterday when the dump happened, I did not. It's not like I put my buy here. I placed the buy around here, around this the current resistance we have is where I placed my buy order. And when it came down, it hit it and went back up. So I was able to have a profit. So the same thing is what I'm talking about being bullish. So if you're trading, you have to be able to determine if you're bullish or bearish. So you can be bullish and bearish at the same time. It's going to get you all confused and you can start losing in your trade. So you have to determine if you're bullish or you're bearish. That is one of the major things you need to understand first. Are you bullish or bearish? So if you're bullish, then you know where to place your trade for bullish trade. If you're bearish, then you know where to place your trade for bearish trade. So that's actually that on Bitcoin. And let's talk about Ethereum. So Ethereum per USD right now is actually having the same correlation with Bitcoin, but Ethereum is still holding the current support of $366. So we still have this support. If Ethereum will not hold the support, then we'll be coming down to this support. That's 300, around 300 to 302. So if I'm going to be placing a trade right now, I'm going to be placing a reversal stop loss around this region below the support. I'm going to be placing a reversal stop loss below the support and wait for it to dump. And I already have my target close to. I'm going to have my target close to the second support here, so that if it dumps, I'm going to get there, dump, short it and take my profit. Or if not, then I have a long position ready to open above it. That's around the what's called moving at the 21 moving average. So that is that about Ethereum. And Ethereum is more correlated with Bitcoin right now, but it is doing much better than Bitcoin right now. If you look at the Bitcoin, compare the Bitcoin chart and the Ethereum chart, you can see the dump we had yesterday actually brought Bitcoin below the initial pump. The initial pump candlestick, like what we have here on Ethereum, around this region. Bitcoin actually came down, entered this region, but Ethereum is still holding this major support. And a lot of people are actually still bullish about Ethereum right now, and market is actually, speculation about Ethereum is quite high than that of Bitcoin. So I'm still expecting Ethereum to perform much better than Bitcoin in the long run. So yeah, my expectation is for Ethereum to perform much better. Okay, good. So if you want to correlate Ethereum with Bitcoin, that's the BTC U20 contract right now. You can looking at this. Ethereum is bullish, like Ethereum correlated with Bitcoin. The initial one I used was Ethereum with USD. Yeah, USD, that's Ethereum per dollar. But Ethereum with Bitcoin right now is still holding. It's still having an upward trend line, like here. So we're still having a higher high. We're still having a higher high on Ethereum right now. So the formation is still it's still positive for Ethereum. It's correlated with Bitcoin right now. So if Bitcoin hold the support right now, if Bitcoin was able to hold the support, then I expect the Ether U20 to actually pump, which is the same thing for other altcoins that are more or less correlated with Bitcoin, for them to pump. If Bitcoin is able to hold and consolidate around the region we have right now, that's around the 10,000, around the 10,000 region, the 10,200, 10,000, within 10,000, 10,100 and 10,200 region, excuse me, Ethereum would pump. So still remain bullish on Ethereum right now, because we already have a lot of projects surrounding Ethereum and a lot of speculations surrounding Ethereum, which actually make it more positive. We have more positive news on Ethereum than Bitcoin right now. So I expect Ethereum to pump, and likewise other coins that are correlated with Bitcoin, even Polkadot. I think the ones I'm expecting to pump right now is Polkadot, Ethereum, Kusama, Kadena. I've actually listed the coins for you guys on the group, so you can go through them and trade them as well. And I always say, if you're trading, you have to, if you don't have a very good trading mindset, if you don't have very good trading mindset, you actually would lose a lot. You need to have you need to understand your strategy, or study somebody that has a good strategy and try to practice. Practice. You need to practice the strategy, because if you don't get to practice it, you just, and you feel you know it, you get lost, and in the long run you're gonna lose. The best thing is for you to practice it. If you don't practice, you will not master it. Yeah, I've run into losses a couple of times, and I've actually gained a lot also. So if you can, when in crypto, when you lose, you get experienced, you get more knowledge, you get to understand better. And if you get to do the same thing, if the same mistake happens to you the second or the third time, then you've not actually learned anything. So the best thing for you to do is to learn while you're doing it. Like you get to learn you learn your trade, you learn the strategy, and learn the best strategy that works for you. I have my own strategy that I actually put across to my paid members. They have it and they use that in trading, and they've been making good profit. And if you want to actually join, you can message me on WhatsApp, Telegram, or you can drop a question. You can drop me an inbox me on my Facebook, and I will respond to you accordingly. So that's going to be that about Bitcoin update for now. I hope you find value in this update. If you have any question, please, it's a live session. If you have any question, let me know. You can drop your questions. Let me quickly give response to them. If you have any question, I'll be waiting for a few seconds. Anyway, for those that are yet to join, probably they're going to see this and join later. And for you to, if you have any question, probably it's not popping up right now, you can drop a question in the comment section, or you can drop send me a private message, and I'll respond to it. Okay, that's going to be that on Bitcoin right now, and on today's webinar. Do have a lovely day, morning, night, wherever you might be watching and listening to me from, and I hope you have a fulfilled day. Bless up. Okay, what do you mean by, okay, you have a question here. What do you mean by reverse stop loss? Okay, a reverse stop loss is indicated by having what's it called, when let's say you have it's actually majorly used in margin trades, or if you're doing futures trade. That's why you definitely get to use reverse stop loss if you're doing margin trade or futures trade. It comes up in process where you have, let's say you have a contract of $1,000 worth of contracts. You're shorting it. I hope you understand what I mean by shorting. So if you're shorting $1,000 worth of contracts, shorting means your projected price is going to go down, and you're pulling down. Now, you have a stop loss above that shorting, above your entry. That's actually normally that's where you place your stop loss if you're going to put a stop loss. But now, $1,000 worth of contract is what you opened. For you to open a reversal stop loss, you need to open above $1,000, which is going to be probably $1,500 or $2,000 worth of contract. That is if the price actually goes up and hits your stop loss, instead of it to close, it's going to go up. it's going to reverse. It's just going to, yeah. And if the price hits your stop loss and the price keep going, then the price of the market keep going up, it's going to close your it's going to, 2,000 minus, let's say you open a reversal stop loss of 2,000 minus 1,000 is $1,000. So it's going to close 1,000 and open another 1,000 for you, and that's going to be in profit for you if it's actually go according to what you plan. Now, you have to, if you're going to be placing that, you have to know how to do that either on BitMEX. I do that mostly on BitMEX. I don't really do margin trade on Binance. So I prefer BitMEX because it's most flexible and easy to analyze for me compared to Binance. So I prefer BitMEX. If you need a link, I'll give you the link on BitMEX one. I hope you understand that. Lee, yeah. I hope you understand that. If you don't, let me know. So it's more or less placing a stop loss that's higher than your current position, and when it get reversed and when it hits your stop loss, it's going to open instead of opening a short, instead of closing it, opening a short, it's going to open a long for you. Okay, good, thank you. Do you have any other question? Okay, in the absence of questions, I think we're going to close today. We're going to end here today, and do have a lovely day. Stay blessed.